What's going on, everybody? This is Matt with Second City Breakers. We are just past 6 o'clock Central. So we are going to get rolling here on this break of 2020 Heritage. Got 4 boxes. Looking at 1 hit per box. So the hits in here, it's either an autograph or a relic. And the autographs are more hard to come by for sure than a lot of other products in Heritage. You only get like maybe 3 per case, 2 even. We'll see what we get tonight. Obviously looking for the variations. It's all about the variations and the short prints and a lot of the big rookie cards. So we're going to get rolling here. We're past 6 o'clock. We got 4 boxes. And I think we should be clear to go. So let's get into it. So I'm going to move these 3 boxes off to the side. And good luck to everybody. Everybody should have their teams. And ripping open some more 2020 Heritage. Did 4 boxes, same exact format on Thursday. Here's our box topper. And it was pretty good. Definitely did well on the action variations. We didn't get any rookies, but we got a lot of the big names, so like Soto, Acuna, Vlad Guerrero Jr. Got actions of all those guys, which is pretty crazy. First box, I'm going to go a little slower, and then we'll speed things up. Here's a rookies, Yamamoto Esan for the Marlins to start things off. Jeff McNeil. It's a short print. And I will be checking the backs of all of these to ensure that we catch all the variations, because if you're familiar with Heritage, there's a lot of crazy subtleties to the variations. They can be tough to catch. There's Devers. I think he's a short print. No, he's not. But there's the A's. Puck, Seth Brown, and Jesus Luzardo. It's a good one. There's the Willie Mays insert set. He's got an insert set in here. Twins rookies. The Mays rookie set. It's like 20 gigantic seasons, and I think we probably got around 6 or 7 of those in the first break we did. Markakis for the Braves, Cashner, Josh James, Rojas, Grichuk. There's Padres, Baez, and Munoz rookies, and Dexter Fowler rounds things out. Griffin Canning is a rookie last year for the Angels. Benintendi, Bedrosian, Tommy Pham now on the Padres. The Benintendi is a short print. Anything in the checklist above 400, so 400 to 500 is a short print. And they really stacked a lot of the stars. Look at that. That's messed up. See that on the, I don't know what that is. Printing error from where it says outfield or something. Strange. Matt Carpenter. There's Brian Reynolds. That's a short print for the Pirates. Get a then and now insert. Joe Torre and Yelich. That one will go to the Cardinals. Well, there you go. Matt, you just you asked at the right time. So on the rules page on my website, it lists out how we do anything that's like non-autograph and non-hit related for multiple player cards. It's either going to be, so if it's like a 2-player card and it's like left and right, it's always going to be the left. If it's top bottom, it's always going to be the top. And if it's 4, it'll be top left. The one thing I did kind of stipulate for this specific break, because it's Aquino and Yordan Alvarez are kind of like, 2 of the bigger chase rookies in here, and they're on 2 different teams. If there's an even amount, so there's 2 cards or 4 cards that come out, each person's going to get 2. And if it's an uneven number, then I'll just do a random to determine who gets that extra card. But for the most part, if it's a base card or a base insert, it's pretty simple. I just do left, top, and top left. But if it's an autograph situation, then we got to do a random. There's Charlie Blackmon. It's a short print. What's going on, Jeremy? I see you. I see you picked up a couple more teams. Brewers and Rangers, I think. Hanser Alberto for the O's. There's the Nats, World Series champions. New Age Performers, Max Fried. Haven't seen that one yet. Adam Engel, Starlin, Jose Ramirez, and Luke Casey. That Jose Ramirez card I really thought was an action variation. There's definitely some cards in the regular checklist this year that look a lot like actions, but they're not. It's throwing me off. There's Javi Baez, Cubs. ERA leaders, Ryu. So like this card will go to the Dodgers, the Ryu. Really, people only get mad about, well, not mad, but rightfully so. They kind of want to know what they're going to get when it gets into kind of like those major rookies and there's 2 cards on them, which Heritage is kind of unique for. And then obviously in the case of an autograph, it's tough when you get owners of 2 different teams. Matt Chapman, is that an action? No, that's just a short print. Haven't seen that one yet. I think the worst one that I've had to do, which maybe you guys were in the break, could have been, during Gold Label this year, I pulled a Mike Trout. Yeah, I started a little earlier tonight, Jeremy. Sorry, I just saw your comment. Sundays I try to do an hour earlier. There's a why am I blanking out? Carlton Fisk. I kept seeing Carlton and wanted to call him Steve Carlton, and I knew I was wrong. Should know that as a White Sox guy. Well, I'm not a White Sox guy, but I live in Chicago. In any case, during a Gold Label break earlier this year, I pulled a Trout, Ken Griffey Jr. dual autograph, numbered to 5. And had to do a random on that to determine the winner. And that was, I'll tell you, as a breaker, look at that. Action variation, Mike Trout. Very good action variation to start things out. Obviously, anything Trout is good, but his Heritage actions are great. I actually, I had one of his from 2019 a while back. It was a PSA 9, and I ended up selling it, but his variations always do well. But yeah, speaking of Trout and Griffey, pulled an out of 5 auto of those 2 guys, and I had to do a random. And as a breaker, that's rough, because I know what I would feel like if I had the Angels or the Mariners in that break, and you knew that you weren't going to get one of those, one of the biggest cards somebody can pull out of that product. There we go, Bo Bichette, Anthony K, nice rookies. Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a tough break. But obviously an insane card, which definitely one of the biggest pulls I've had doing breaking. 2 legends on the same card, numbered to 5. It was crazy. That, yeah, it was a hairy one. There's another Willie Mays Polo Grounds. I like that one a lot. It's a cool shot. That same case, I got a redemption auto, which luckily it was both reds, but it was a Griffey Votto dual auto redemption. I don't remember what it was supposedly numbered to because it was just a redemption, and I mailed it to the owner. But like Gold Label to me, like it's a fine product. It's not one of my favorite products, but it was crazy. In the same case, I pulled two dual autos with Griffey ink on there. Like, I don't know if you could have found a better case of Gold Label this year. It was amazing. And of course, I was slightly jealous because Griffey is one of the guys I do collect. So, RBI leaders: Rendon, David Dahl. Rookies: Logan Webb and Rogers. Stroman, Miles Michaelis for the Cardinals. David Dahl's a short print, apparently. So not too many big rookies so far. We got the Bo Bichette duel. There's Garrett Cole, ERA leaders. Eugenio Suarez, Adames. The Doors. What's his name? Gosh, this is a quiz for me. Jim Morrison. Gosh, I'm terrible today. Jim Morrison's death. That's what that card is. Not commemorating, but giving a flashback to. We're getting a white border coming. Jake Lamb. Jock. Oh, no, it's a relic. Nice. There you go, Matt. Yadi Molina relic. And it is interesting. See that? It's like a little crumpled there at the bottom. Bottom right. I don't know what happened there. But it's a jersey card for the Cardinals. Yadi Molina. And those white ones, the white borders just look really cool. That's why I thought it was a white border, just base white border, but kind of throws you off knowing that the white border is kind of the fill-in for the black border this year. But then all the relics are that color too, unless they're a parallel. So yeah, Yadi Molina, very collectible player. Starling and Stalmont for the Royals rookie. Listella, Christian Yelich batting leaders. Carlos Correa for the Astros. Miguel Sano is a short print. I haven't really been doing the math on the short prints, but I feel like per box it might be about 6-ish. Jorge Soler. Realmuto. Eric Thames, he's on the Nationals now. That's nice. New Age Performers, Bo Bichette, Blue Jays again. Aaron Judge, Yankees, I really like that card. It's a great looking base card. Strasburg, Joe Panic. Yeah, that Judge card is sweet. The nickname variation with the All Rise is definitely a cool action for a veteran. And I would imagine once the release hype is over, you could probably pick them up at a fair price. There's Zach Collins, Dylan Cease for the White Sox. Chris Paddock. Zach Greinke. I want to say the Yelich might be an SP here. Nope, just a normal one. Yeah, Matt, these are the same. What's up, David? I see you said first break, so welcome. Matt, this is the same case. So if you're kind of doing the odds, because I know you had the Cardinals in both, if you're kind of doing the odds, I would be very surprised if we don't see an auto hit in one of these boxes. Because to go through 8 boxes out of the same case without an auto would just be like really bad luck. Fultonevich, Winker, J.A. Happ, Vargas, then and now Joe Torre and Rendon, another one for the Cardinals. Yeah, I think our hotbox potential, I agree. I didn't even bring that up. I should have, but our hotbox potential is high. We should see some purples in one of these. Merrill Kelly, D-backs. Rizzo, Ryan Braun, Nicky Lopez, and Max Scherzer World Series card. And this is going to be the end of box number 1 minus the box topper, which we'll do right now. And this is going to be a buyback card from the original 1971 set. And it is for the Nationals. Well, actually the Senators, but it's going to go to the Nationals. Del Unser. Very cool. I don't know, I'm kind of into the buybacks. Even though I really don't know. I've never really looked for the buybacks on like eBay or anything. Just like in my experience pulling the buybacks, I've never really seen any star names. I wonder if they're in there. We're going to get a different box topper this time for box number 2. the baseball greatest moments, which there's like at least 25 in the checklist. There's a lot of different box toppers you can get for Heritage this year, which is probably really infuriating for some of the people. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Senators of the Rangers. You're right. Jeremy, I even wrote that in the rules for the break, and I'm I'm violating my own rules. Yeah, that's actually why. So you probably know this, and probably why you took the Rangers. The Rangers in this set, the new Heritage, they have a specific autograph insert set. They're really hard to hit, but they did it. There's the Willie Mays insert again. They did it to commemorate. There's Alzolay and Nico Horner, nice rookies. They did it to commemorate the move of the Senators franchise to the Rangers. So yes, I will be honoring that. My apologies to whoever I just threw off the game there. Yep, no, I hear you, because aside from that, the Rangers don't have much. They're not a great team in this break. Spores and Gonsolin, and then Joey Votto. But yeah, if you hit any of those Senators autos, that'd be a sweet card. I just feel like they're really, really low numbered. There might be like 15 or so in the checklist. There we go. There's a Mariners rookie card for Kyle Lewis, Dunn, and Austin Nola. Malix. Yeah, those Senators cards are going to be cool to hit. I haven't seen any yet. Shane Bieber is a short print here. Yeah, that was like the Aquino Jordan thing. I definitely knew I needed to clarify in the description what the rules were going to be, because I knew people were going to wonder. There's Nolan Ryan, 71 flashback insert. JBJ, Musgrove, and David Price. Yeah, I guess you're right. Unser, is that a big IndyCar name, like an IndyCar family? I don't know that, but that makes sense why you're a big Cardinals fan. I feel like a lot of people in Indiana, it's like Cardinals or Cubs, depending on where in Indiana. Chatwood, white border, sure is white border for Tyler Flowers, Braves. So these are not actually numbered, but there are only 50 copies. Weird part of Heritage is a set, but that's going to go to the Braves. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about race car driving at all, to be honest with you. I know the big names, some of the bigger names. Like in IndyCar, like Andretti, but who doesn't? It's crazy to me that there's like NASCAR trading cards. Panini, I know they sponsor a car actually, which is kind of cool. But I wonder what the NASCAR and potentially IndyCar trading card scene is like. I have no idea if there's a big collector base or not. Okay, just the Indy 500. Here we go. Here's one of the better rookie dual cards. Dustin May, Gavin Lux. Gavin Lux, I think this year has a good run at the... ooh, we're getting nice. A Chrome. Chrome Yuli Gurriel to the Astros. These Chromes in black look so nice. Numbered to 999. This one is 783. Going to the Stros. Yuli Gurriel. Jordan Hicks. Corbin. Garrett Cole on the Yankees, Grisham and Dubon, and Marvel Agrazal, which is another AL-NL dual rookie. And if you guys didn't hear earlier, if we had an even amount of those, it'll be just distributed evenly. If there's an odd amount, then I'll just run a random after to determine who gets the extra one. Austin Riley, he's an SP. Mineo, Luplo, Van Meter. Yeah, well, we pulled the Verlander Chrome earlier this week on Thursday. That was our Chrome before. Home run leaders, Pete, Greinke, Lorenzen, kind of a two-way guy. America lands on the moon once again, 71 to Apollo 14. All right. Yeah, the break Thursday, I felt like the action variations were like super lucky. We did really well on that. And I'm hoping, there we go, Jordan and Aristides Aquino, AL, NL rookies. Yeah, I'm hoping we just get in real one auto out of this batch of 4. Nice Gavin Lux, or, you know, not asking for much. There's a Howie Kendrick, World Series, Will Myers, Kipnis, Yates, and Brad Hand. Kipnis, which he signed a minor league deal with the Cubs, has been playing a little bit spring training with them. Freddie Peralta, Justin Upton, Shane Green, Woodruff, another Willie Mays pointing the bat, Posey, McMahon, Hedges, and Carrasco. Jeremy and Matt, I guess I could ask both of you guys. So not next weekend, but the weekend after there's a big show in Rosemont, Chicago Sports Spectacular. It used to be called, people refer to it as the Fanatics Show. I think it was sponsored by Fanatics for a while, or even maybe the Sun-Times Show before that. But I think it's the March 13th through the 15th. Just wondering if you guys are going. I will be there, set up and selling cards. So if you guys are there, I don't know where my table position is yet, but you can definitely stop on by and say what's up. It's in Rosemont at the convention center. If you look up like Chicago Sports Spectacular on Google, there's a Gallen and Young. You should find info about it. They run it in November and March every year. And it is a very, very big show. I think like us being in the Midwest, we're kind of lucky because there's a ton of big shows that come through Chicago. And it's awesome that we get it twice a year. So it's like $10 to get in, and then you can really spend at least a couple hours in there to get your money's worth. Luke Voigt. Yeah, it's so 13th. I think the 13th should be Friday, right? And 13th, it opens like late in the day, like it's like 3 or 4 until 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock at the latest. And then Saturday it's all day, and then Sunday it's like 9 or 10 to 4. Yeah, they got the one in March. I think the headliner auto for March is Mike Tyson. I was kind of, because I always like looking to see like what those guys charge for autos and photos. Mike Tyson is like pretty absurd. It's pretty expensive. There's John Means with the Rookie Cup. Edwin Encarnacion. Then and now, Seaver and DeGrom. We go to the Mets. Not that Mike Tyson. The crazy felon boxer Mike Tyson. Oh, you're trying to get some cards graded? Oh, what's going on, Ryan? I see you. Tyler Alexander, Jake Rogers, and Patrick Corbin going to the current Nationals with a blue jersey. Do any of you guys know of the Nationals wearing a blue jersey as an alternate? Oh, Expos? Yeah, maybe when they do an Expos throwback. Actually, that'd be really cool. Very nice. That's actually a piece from when they wore their throwbacks. Robbie Cano. Didn't bite anybody's ear off. That's good. He probably, kept his job that way. Ryan, nothing big pulled yet, except for this Craig Kimbrell, which I will, personally deliver to you if Jeremy lets me. There's a Nick Senzel. That's a short print. Haven't seen that one yet. Corbin, Irvin, and Garrett Cooper. Yeah, the thing that actually reminded me, Jeremy, about the Expos jersey is that I know Soto has the throwback variation in here, which is like an incredibly rare pull. There's Mike Soroka, New Age Performers. It's him in the Expos jersey, and it's a really cool looking card. And those throwbacks, even if they're not rookies, which they're almost never in low number heritage, they go for so much money. I feel like the odds could be something crazy, like 1 in every 10,000 packs or something. There's Sandoval and Face, Trevor Story, Murphy, Omar Narvaez, Jansen, Thorpe, and Gratterall, Munoz and Bias. Yeah, if you guys make it out to the Rosemont show, let me know. Shoot me an email or something. Or find me on Instagram if you're on there. Just send me a message and I can let you guys know what table I'll be at. So I can let you know where to find me. Max Fried, Braves. And last pack of box number 2 is going to be Max Muncy with the first base, second base designation. I didn't know. Tom Seaver, flashback. Okay. Track me. Do you coach track, Matt? Or is it like son or daughter? Got the box topper here. Aaron Judge, that's cool. Game's greatest moments for the Yankees. Something about him hitting a long home run, 500 feet. Pretty cool. All right, so we're halfway through. I am still holding out for the big autograph. It's like Heritage makes me nervous because you can open 4 boxes and get 4 relics. It's really just, I don't know. It turns people off from the product. Ooh, the Super Topper. We haven't seen many of those. Those must be more rare. I haven't looked at the pack odds or box odds for the toppers, but this is the 7th box we've opened, and I haven't gotten one of those yet. Oh, okay. York, you're gonna find some people in the chat that may have run against you. I went to Lions Township, and Ryan, who's actually in the chat, he might not be paying attention right now, but he ran track really seriously throughout high school. And we know York as a program is like world class in terms of cross country, for sure. Trevor Story, Logan Allen, Yu Chang, rookie, Dakota Hudson. There's Altuve with questionable tattoo or not. Willie Mays, Polar Grounds, Brendan Rodgers, Seager, and Desmond. Okay. Yeah, what's his Joe Newton, right? Was the legend out there. Definitely know a bit about York. They have quite a history. Muncy, Contreras, Estrada, Chatwood, Domingo Santana, Marco, Julio Teheran, and Nicky Lopez. All right. Oops. But yeah, if you're able to make it Friday, definitely be able to see you. Try to pull out some random Cardinals cards. Tyler Flowers, Edwin Diaz, Villar, Gio Urshela on the Yankees, Lau, and Mad Max for the Nationals. Villar is a short print. Okay. That doesn't quite match up with the other people that they have as a short print this year, but whatever. Eduardo Rodriguez. Nick Solak, Brock Burke. America Gets on the Moon, flashbacks. Nimmo, Conforto for the Mets. Kenley Jansen and Mike Minor. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Small world, Matt. Pedro Severino. Dominic Smith. Tanaka, Estrada, Soroka, Gamble. There's another Alzolay and Nico Horner rookie. I think that's our second one. We pulled the chrome refractor version of that. Ooh, we got a French back. Very nice for the Yankees. Estrada. And that is why you look at the back of the cards in Heritage. So this is the French back. It's got the French language on this side and down here. These are relatively rare. We've pulled 2 out of 4 boxes now, so that one's going to the Yankees. Pretty cool. And he is a second-year player. I don't know much about him. His rookie card was in Update last year, if I'm not mistaken. Astros rookies. Toro, Brian Abreu, Armenteros. Pujols, Mitch Garver, Morton, Yan Gomes, Shed Long, Enrique Hernandez, Spores, Gonsolin, and Votto. Yeah, that's cool. That is definitely a small world thing, Matt. I lived Oak Park, and then I really grew up in like LaGrange Park, so I'm pretty familiar with the west suburbs out there. Kyle Tucker, Brad Keller, Mazzara, Musgrove, Price, and Harrison Bader. All right, give us some action or a big auto so I can get excited. There's the Nat Celebrate, Beatty, Willie Calhoun, Yusei Kikuchi. He is a short print. Haven't seen that one yet. And nothing else exciting in that bunch. I graduated in 2006. 2006. I had to think about that a little bit. There's a Then and Now. Jim Palmer, Orioles, and Garrett Cole. Albert Almora, who is weirdly off to a good spring training start, even though I think he's only played in like 3 games. But this is the fun point of the year when you can have overreactions to people's 3 at-bats or 4 at-bats in spring training. Chad Pinder for the A's. Trey Turner, Trevor Bauer, Hansel Robles, Hunter Harvey, and Tate for the Orioles rookie, and a Garrett Cole. Another one of him in a Yankee uniform. Which Topps definitely made sure to get Garrett Cole in their early season products in a Yankee uniform. Turned every stone over. Ketel Marte, Ramos, Grandal for the White Sox. Wow, I haven't seen that one yet. Probably his first White Sox card. It's got to be, unless there's like a Topps Now card. It's pretty cool. That one's going to go to the White Sox spot. Okay. Yeah, LT pretty good running program too, obviously. Just doesn't quite have the the history that York does. There's Willie Mays, Candlestick Park insert. That Mays insert set actually would be a kind of a cool one to complete. Pretty easy too. I think, like I was saying, I think there's 20 cards, and they're all going to be relatively inexpensive. So if you're a Giants or a Mays fan in general, not too hard to do. Tigers, rookies, Alexander and Rogers. Scherzer, looks like an action, but it's not. We are about halfway through box number 3. Gary Sanchez. This is really cool. It actually looks a lot like the 71 card of Thurman Munson, who is the Yankees catcher that year. If you look at the images online, the cards look very similar. It's really cool that they did a callback to that. There's Freddie Galvis. Oh, there's Ryan. Coach Danner. Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh, and there's Yordan Alvarez and Aristides Aquino. Another one, so we got 2 so far. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I had said that, Matt, but sometimes I say the same thing for a different audience. But yeah, no, I think the cards look really similar. But I see, yeah, Ryan is telling you about Coach Danner. There's Tukey, Lorenzen, Dixon, Keston Hiura, New Age Performers, Odor, Kella, Urias, and Juan Soto, Game 1 World Series. Travis Denard. We're getting something white. Ooh, that's kind of cool. This one's going to go to the White Sox. Jose Abreu, white border, RBI leaders with Xander Bogaerts and Jorge Soler, which I still can't believe Jorge Soler had the year he did after some rough seasons trying to make it on the Cubs. Brad Hand, Hedges. Look at that. Random YouTube card chat. Find people that know each other. It's cool. Home run leaders, there's the guy again, Jorge Soler. Bregman. Johnny Bench goes double yard in Atlanta. Insert. Oh, dropping cards like it's Allen and Ginter. Chris Bryant, Narvaez, Hendricks, Kipnis, Buster Posey, McMahon, Hedges, and Carrasco. Kyle Hendricks is a short print in here for the Cubs. Going to you, Jeremy. Jeremy, you might know better than me. Kyle Hendricks. Have you ever seen a Topps autograph of Kyle Hendricks? Because I know he doesn't have a first Bowman. And I don't know if I've ever seen an autograph of him on a card. I don't know if they just like don't ask him to sign or if he doesn't sign. I don't know what the deal is, but seems like a weird guy to not really have any signatures in any Topps products, at least from what I've seen. Here's Cardinals, Junior Fernandez and Randy Arozarena. Duel. Descalfani, Ty France. Ooh, that is cool for the Mariners. These white chromes look amazing. Daniel Vogelbach. This is our first white chrome. And that is numbered to 71. 29 of 71. I love this dude too. Chunky Vogie. There we go. That is awesome. Very nice hit for the Mariners. Colton Wong, Ozuna, Murphy, Naquin. Oh, I see you, Jeremy. So you bought... Okay, so Archives is his first one. That's kind of... This year's Archives? Is it this year's Active Player Archives, the Signature Edition? Arenado. So yeah, I have to look that up. I haven't seen those cards. There's Carlos Martinez. That's a short print. It's actually a pretty cool pose. Luke Voigt. Active Signature Series. Okay. So yeah, that's that new one that just came out like in January. I wonder why it took him that long to sign for Topps. Odd to me. TJ Zeuch, I don't know how to say that name. Zeuch, Jordan Romano, Will Smith, catcher for the Dodgers. Evil Knievel, Robbie Cano, McCann, and Moose. And we got this crazy box topper. Ooh, and it is a big one. Yordan Alvarez for the Astros. Yeah, the collation on the SPs is weird. It's also just strange the way they build the SP checklist. I personally don't like it because they seem to keep so many of the big names in the short print checklist, which, I mean, on one hand, people like that because they like that chase, but it also then feels like you get so many duplicate base cards of just kind of scrubs, and nobody wants that. Empty box. So this is box number 4. That said, some of the SPs of the stars, like Vlad and Acuna and Tatis, they're all really nice looking cards. There's Tim Anderson, John Gray. There's Tim Anderson again, New Age Performers. Musgrove and David Price. So yeah, you're just it's the problem of being a crazy team collector. Carson Kelly, Clint Frazier. There's Killebrew and Jose Abreu. Shed Long. Alzolay and Horner. It's our third one. Mike Fiers. The whistleblower himself. Yeah, this is gonna sound nerdy. I had to like write down some collecting goals this year because I can't just keep buying everything I see. That's pretty cool. Pinstripe, Jeff McNeil for the Mets. Clubhouse Collection relic. Yeah, I just like I would buy anything like Mariners or Cubs. Just buy it all. I just need to hone in on like specific cards that I'm seeking or looking for. But I feel I've filled up some giant monster boxes of Cubs and Mariners base cards. And then I like look through them and I'm like, why do I have 6 cards of Shed Long base rookie cards? Like, I don't need 6 of those. Jason Hayward, short print. Eric Fetty for the Nationals. We got a chrome refractor coming. Miggy Cabrera, Victor Reyes. Ooh, that's a good one for the Giants. Mikey Stremski. That last name has made him pretty popular. I mean, he did have a good year last year, but he was an older rookie. Those are going to be to 571, so 127 out of 571. Going to Caleb. I don't think Caleb's in the chat tonight, but he will be excited about that. In addition to all of his Willie Mays inserts. Big Giants collector. All right. So the chrome refractors, 2 of those. We got 1 white chrome, which is cool. Brian Reynolds. D. Gordon. Is that an SP? Sure is. Christian Yelich, Aaron Judge, and Correa. Ronald Guzman for the Rangers, first baseman. Means, Rookie Cup. Andrew Haney. Satchmo, Louis Armstrong, his death. Chris Paddock, Velazquez, and Joe Panic. Oh. Austin Slater for the Giants. Tucker Barnhart, Naylor. Ooh, there we go. All right, so a lot of you people will be like, that's not an action. This is technically an action variation, Gavin Lux. This is a big old card. Action right on the back. Very nice for the Dodgers. Nice hit. Probably going to end up being the best card we pull in this break. Gavin Lux. Wish it was the one with some ink on it, but that's a great card. Action variation, Gavin Lux. Going to the Dodgers. Congrats, Dodgers. He, like I said, I think he could be Rookie of the Year. So that's a tough pull. Those actions of the rookies, hard to find. Craig Kimbrell, the World Series Champions card. Laureano, action, or I'm sorry, short print. Gio, Kyle Seager, and Desmond. Yeah, the actions and the low number heritage are so weird. So I think the rookies that they have this year are like Lux, Yordan Alvarez, Bo Bichette, maybe Aquino. Yeah, I think Aquino. But really, it's just like a way for them to have a single rookie card, since there's another Maze. Since most of the rookie cards in the low numbered heritage are the dual rookies, so like Alzolay and Horner on the same card or whatever, or even 3 guys on the same card. And then for select rookies, they do what they call an action variation, and it's just 1 guy on there, which makes it a really highly coveted card, which is cool. Conforto, Lopez. Yeah, Lux. He, I don't think he did super well when he got up to the bigs last year, but he just absolutely murdered every level, especially in AAA. That guy was going off for a while. Syndergaard, that's a great looking shot. So I think he'll be pretty good in the majors, and if he's in the Dodgers lineup, they're going to have so many guns around him that he'll be able to be well protected and adjust. Yeah, they should, like, rookie, I agree. They shouldn't call it an action, because then, like, for the second-year players, it's actually an action photo. Abreu, Toro, and Armenteros. There's J.P. Crawford. Rendon, who is an Angel now, I'm not used to. Speaking of lineup protection, Rendon and Trout and Ohtani batting all 3 in a row is going to be a problem. But I'm kind of cheering for the Angels this year. I hope they do well. Adames, Duplantier, D-backs. Oh, I forgot that Lux was from Wisconsin, Jeremy. I should remember that, because I've gone up to a couple of shows in the Milwaukee area, and I've noticed that people definitely take an interest in Kelnick, but that's only probably because I knew Kelnick was from there. So I should kind of take a note next time and see if Lux is Don Sutton. Yep. If Lux is another guy that people are after just because of that city connection, which I know in basketball, if you guys watch basketball at all, the Miami Heat has a guy, Tyler Hero, that came out of University of Kentucky, but he came out of the Milwaukee area too, and people get really excited about his stuff. There's another Garrett Cole. There's Grisham and Dubon, Marvel and Agrazel. No SPs in here. So we're getting down to about 7 or so. 7 or so packs left. George Springer, Freeman, Dickerson, Sonny Gray, Chi-Man Choi, Kershaw, Jimenez, Tom Murphy, and Justin Wilson. I did not know that. All I know about Paul DeJong is he's like a really smart dude. Very cerebral. I did not know he's from Antioch, though. That is way up there. It's pretty much the border. Leyba and Rojas. Lurie Garcia, Descalfani, Ty France. There's the famous Willie Mays catch, 1954. There's Yachty. He's got a good shot this year in Heritage. Oh, I didn't know he went to Illinois State. I imagine he wasn't a super highly drafted guy. A converted warehouse. Zach Gallen and Alex Young, Hap, Pilar, CJ Cron, Delano DeShields Jr., Hader, and Kevin Biggio. All right, 5 to go. There's another Lux, Dustin May. So the Dodgers doing pretty well tonight. Colby Allard, Jorge Alfaro, Bodie Maeda, Lance Lynn, another Bo Bichette, Anthony Kay. Second one of those. Pedro Baez for the Dodgers. Eovaldi, home run leaders, Alonso, Davies, Adams. Flashbacks, Mr. Clutch gets the Orioles, that's Brooks Robinson. Ranger Suarez, Arias, Ken Giles, and Zach Eflin on the Phillies. Three to go. Zach Greinke for the Stros. Nola, Yamamoto, Isan Diaz, rookie. Second one of those guys. Yeah. Anibal Sanchez, flirting with the no-no. I remember that game. Cam Gallagher, Ruiz, Mike Ford, Presley, and Miles Michaelis for the Cards. Aroldis Chapman is an SP. And final pack before, weird. Maybe the jumbo box toppers aren't any more rare than the other ones. But it was weird that out of the 4 that we did the other night, we didn't get any. And we got 2 tonight. Kevin Kiermaier, Giolito, New Age Performers, Andrew Miller, Cardinals, Victor Caratini, Archie Bradley, and Chase Anderson will finish things off. All right, so final box topper, and then we will do a quick recap of some of the variations colors, and it is a nice looking Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr., him cheesing. I don't know about that signature, though. I will say he does not have a very clean signature, but I don't know if it looks that bad. The facsimile signature does not help. All right, so let's do a little recap. of some of the bigger cards. Probably the biggest card of the night, right there. Gavin Lux, rookie card action variation. Mike Yastrzemski, Chrome Refractor to 571. Daniel Vogelbach, white Chrome Refractor. These are super cool. Numbered to 71 for the M's. RBI leaders, it's going to go to the White Sox, Jose Abreu, white to 50. Well, not actually numbered. Estrada, French OPC back variation. Yuli Gurriel, Chrome to 999. Another white. And this one's just Tyler Flowers, catcher for the Braves. Mike Trout action. Awesome action variation to hit for the Angels. And then Yadier Molina, Clubhouse Collection. Patrick Corbin, Clubhouse Collection. Jeff McNeil with the pinstripe Clubhouse Collection, which is pretty sweet. And then our box toppers were Judge, Tatis, Jordan, probably the best one, and then Del Unser for the Senators. Maybe pronouncing that wrong. Yeah, no problem, Matt. Thank you very much. I will be probably sending out an email tomorrow or Tuesday with some more breaks. I'm going to be doing a really small mixer, kind of a budget break to get people in that maybe don't want to spend as much and want 2 different products. I'm going to do 1 box of Heritage and 1 box of Series 1 Hobby. And then I'm going to be doing just a little bit of Donruss baseball. I know I don't do a ton of Panini baseball, but I like to offer it when I can because it is fun. There's a lot of hits for the value, and I can keep prices a lot lower. So I'll probably be doing that on Thursday or something because Donruss releases Wednesday. So any case, appreciate you guys. Thanks everybody for chatting tonight. I know it was a small group in the chat, but you guys are active, and I appreciate somebody keeping me company. Heritage is kind of rough to open a ton of. But thanks again, and we will see you soon.